Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Snake Doc here, and we are going to do another holster unboxing. So Craft Holsters was nice enough to send me a shoulder rig to try out, and today the one that I requested is for an M&P full size. Mine happens to be in 40 cal, but 40 cal, 9mm, and 357 all have the same slide and chassis. So we got two mags here because I believe it has a double mag pouch on one side, and then we have the pistol here, which we know is clear, and we're going to put that in the holster. So let's get this cut open. Man, I never have a knife handy. It's crazy. Here it is. Okay, so let's see what we have. Gotta cut this. Okay, it is a shoulder rig. Hopefully you like it. Can't wait for another review. So, here's their nice packing material. And this is... it's a Falco by Craft, or Craft by Falco, however you want to say. And there we see Smith & Wesson M&P, or the 2.0 mahogany leather right hand. And the part number for this is that 31279? Can't tell. That's it. Maybe an 81279. It's hard to tell. So this comes in a big bag, and it looks like it has a notch for tearing, and it's just a zipper bag. So let's get this to the side here and take a look at what we have. So again, they embossed it with the SD logo for Snake Doc. It looks like it has retention strap here, and there you can see you could unscrew that here. It looks like that's a tensioning screw, and there you can see the boning for the front of the M&P slide. So I know it's going to need some adjustment before I put it on. I'll do that here in a minute. And it does have, on the other side here, we have the double mag pouch. So let's check that first. So they're pretty stiff right now, like with the other whole leather. But brand new leather, you know, is going to require some break-in. But it fits in nicely, and you can see there's a decent amount of room there. So that's pretty neat. It's going to be a crisscross design behind the back, and these are all your adjustments. So I'm going to adjust. Let's check the pistol fit here and see how well that slides in and out. So it required a pretty decent push, but again, you know, brand new leather. And I'm not sure how exactly this strap will work, because it's nowhere near long enough to go around the back of the grip frame. You can see I have the gun flush to the end. It must just support the supports the front of the trigger guard, I guess. Let's see if I can even draw it out. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, so that does move out of the way when you holster it. Interesting. I'll have to find out. I'll have to ask them what that is, if that's just because it's securing this portion to the actual leather holster itself, because it looks like you could unscrew that and pull this one out. And that would be the actual shell that's surrounding the pistol. So that must just be what that's for. And it didn't impede anything. You can see it's, when I go to reinsert, it slides out of the way. So that's kind of interesting. I didn't know anything about that. So now, this strap is what's going to go down, and it's got adjustments so you can pick however you need it to go, and that's going to secure to your belt or a belt loop on your pants if you're not wearing a belt. And then the same thing on this side. This is adjustable here, and this is going to go down and hook around your belt, and that way it'll hold it in 2 spots instead of just flopping around loose. So I'm going to pause here. I'm going to try fitting this, and then I'll come back. We'll show how it looks, and then we'll slip a jacket on over it too. Hang on. Okay, so I've got it fitted, and I only had to adjust these front, and these, what they are is they're like a bushing with a Phillips screw on both sides. So I just shortened these up a little bit, and you can see that I'm hooked around my belt now, and then I'm hooked around my belt here. So the cool thing that I like is the position of the mags is really easy to get to, and they pull out real easy because you can grab the floor plate. So you're just grabbing the front of that floor plate, and the extraction of the magazine, regardless of how tight the leather is right now, because it's brand new, like you can still get that mag out fast. So that's pretty awesome. So again, it's pull the dot retention for all of the snaps, and then this is held in with the screw bushings. And so position of this, I don't know if I have it exactly right. It probably should be up just a little bit, but I'm struggling to see. In a vertical drop, you know, your muzzle is going to be pretty close to your belt line. So I think I have it pretty good. Let me show you the back here. And I like how it fits. It's very comfortable. I don't feel the weight of the gun or anything like that. I mean, the dispersion of the weight is outstanding. The straps are very comfortable. All I have is a tank top on underneath this Henley style shirt. If you had on a dress shirt with a t-shirt under it or whatever, it's not gonna be fatiguing or anything like that. Again, everything's unloaded though, so add the weight of would it be about 45 or 46 rounds of 40 caliber in my situation here. Could be as much as if you had 17, you know, 51, maybe 52 rounds of 9mm. So almost just a box of 9mm, you know, you could put that on, just hold it here and just kind of feel what the weight would feel like. Let's check out the draw. I think because this is brand new, the draw is going to be a bit of an issue, but if I was to reach for it, the one thing I'm not understanding is if I'm supposed to pop that, which I think I am, because it's reinforced here with this, and it would be right where your index finger would go. So when you get your firing grip on here and pop that, then the draw of the pistol becomes much easier. So I hope I wasn't too close to the camera on that one. I'll do it again here. So actually, why don't I slide my jacket on here and we'll take a look at how that goes. So I'll just put on this is just a Docker's jacket that I wear. So if I was like this, I would be able to come in, pop that strap, and then pull the firearm, and I would be able to engage. So I kind of like that, knowing I believe that's how I'm supposed to use that. Maybe you guys could comment if you've ever worn a shoulder rig that has a mechanism like that, or if you've ever done undercover work, or you know, if you were a detective, anything like that, and you watch this channel. I'd be curious to find out if that, what style you prefer in a shoulder holster, if you prefer a horizontal position. I prefer the vertical myself just because the muzzle of the gun in horizontal is pointing behind you, and you know, if you're in a car situation, if you bump the trigger when you're going to draw, you could fire into the back seat. You know, to me, it's a safer position to come from vertical, and it's not, doesn't slow anything down that much. So let's check that out one more time. So let's say I was let me just snap a couple of these. So if I was in this, and granted, you know, it's a brand new holster and everything, but if I just wanted easy access, I'd be able to pop, pull, and draw, and I would be able to be there. So it is a fast access, in my opinion, and the holster doesn't fall apart when you pop that out. Like, it's not like it's gonna pull the other holster out because it's got that screw. So again, you could loosen that retention a little bit, but again, it's just with the leather holster, you just got to work them for a little bit. I mean, that's to be expected. So what would I say about this product? For a holster rig, you know, I know one of the most famous ones is like I think it's a Falco Jackass. I know it's called the Jackass, but I can't remember. I believe it's made by either Falco or Bianchi. So, you know, it gives you another option as something to look at, craftholsters.com. This is made by Falco. It's really top green, quality leather. Everything is really nice and secure. I would say that once you have your position set up for your straps that you like, you might want to take your screws back out and just Loctite them, just for the sake of security, that you're not going to be adjusting this all the time, unless maybe from summer to winter. If you wear thinner stuff in the summer, and you know, you might wear like a sweater and a dress shirt and then a jacket, you might need a little bit extra room as opposed to what you might wear in the summertime in a shoulder setup. So I want to thank Craft Holsters for sending this out and letting me show you guys some of the stuff that they're offering. Remember to check out their website. Really, really good stuff. And then, you know, they can do the custom embossing and stuff just like they're doing on these holsters for me. And keep an eye out on my channel for some future stuff that I have coming out. I have I'm going to be doing a couple Teague holster giveaways, and I'm probably going to do a few more comparison reviews. I don't plan on purchasing any more pistols for the time being, because of the situation where ammo is hard to find. So what's the point of having all these guns